Trick or treat, Real Madrid cannot be beat. What predictions have I got this week? Well, I'll tell you, when there's Halloween special, when it's coming up. No! Take a look at match number 11, of course, over in La Liga, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new, where you've been, stop what you're doing, swallow what you're chewing, smash the old subscribe, of course, and keep you bang up to date with all things La Liga related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related. We're all here, boys, under one Ruski. That's right, it's still very tight at the top of the table. Real Madrid leading the pack with Girona level on points, of course, and Barcelona just a 1 point away. It's very, very tight up there. We'll show you it all in a second, of course, and a big shout out before we get into it to the patrons, of course, you know who you are. And again, make sure you check out the links down below on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, all that kind of good stuff. And again, make sure you bang the like, make the YouTube algorithm work for you. And of course, if you're not subscribed, do us a favor and hit the subscribe button. A whopping 78% of you are not subscribed. What's that all about, guys? What is that all about? So let's get into it, of course. And of course, just if you're a little bit faint of heart, I do apologise, you might get a couple of jump scares along the way, but anyway, we are looking forward to the games. Hopefully you are too anyway, so let's get into it and recap the results from last time around. My picks are on the right hand side, the real deal's on the left. I don't think I did that great, but we'll see. Anyway, Osasuna with a 2-0 win over Granada. I went with a draw myself on that one, my boys. Sociedad pick up a 1-0 win over Mallorca. I went with a 3-0 win myself. Draw it was between Getafe and Betis. I went with a away win on that one. Sevilla and Real Madrid 1-1 draw there. I went with a 2-1 away, a 3-2 win away for Real Madrid on that one. Atlético Madrid 3-0 winners over Celta Vigo. I went with a 2-0. Real Vallecano with a 1-0 win over Las Palmas. I went with a 2-1 on that one. Girona 5-2 winners over Almería. 3-0 win for me. Villarreal cannot get going this season. 1-1 draw there. 2-1 win for me. Barcelona with just a 1-0 win over Bilbao. I went with a 4-1. And of course Valencia 2-0 winners over Cádiz. I went with a 2-1 win as well. So not great, but we'll see how well I do in the old Super Brew coming at you in a second. Of course, this is the table as of right now. Real Madrid are level on points with Girona, would you believe it? And Barcelona and Atlético Madrid make the top four. Going down, Celta Vigo, Granada and Almería at the moment. Big Bad Roberto Diaz struggling in 14th at the minute. Of course, this is the link for the Super Brew. Cádiz Spain 23-24. It is wide open. It's 100% free. So don't forget about that. So we are looking forward to the next round of games. And of course, I want to make sure you are still in the mixer with the predictions. So let's get into it and have a little look at what we're talking about. We're talking about this, guys. Of course, it is the Super Brew and 37 kicking ass with Barcelona Easter and Jimmy Watton with 13.5 points. Of course, they were fantastic last time around. What does that mean? Does that mean you are... That's me. We'll talk about me in a minute. Shepard's up there with 13 points as well. Costas K, all the guys, Vinny Hung, Raymond Reddington, even Hussein, of course, the Kingslayer, all the familiar names. I'm there with 8.5 points in the middle of the pack. They're not too great, actually quite low end. A lot of guys did not predict this week. So that's the situation there. The overall leaderboard looks like this. Jimmy Watton 106 points, well done to him so far. Costas K kicking ass though, up to down to number 3 there. And then of course the chasing bloody pack. Where am I? I'm 9th. Down 1 spot. Taya B is just above me, but of course it can all change. And of course on this Halloween spectacular I'm expecting some shocking results, so we'll see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. So reminder of the link there, Cádiz Spain 23-24. But anyway, let's get into it. These are the games, I believe, so let me make sure I'm talking. Yes, it is. These are the games, so let's get into it with my picks, starting right here. Of course it is Bilbao against Valencia, of course, coming at you on Sunday, October the 29th. That's right, these two sides have played each other 65 times since 1993. 19 wins for Bilbao, 26 wins for Valencia, and we've got 20 draws, of course. Big Smith for Bilbao, 5-1 wins, scoring 77 goals in 65 matches, 1.18 goals a game. Up against Valencia, their Big Smith 5-1 wins, scoring 92 goals in 65 games, 1.42 goals a game. Valencia on 50% form right now, 1-2 lost to and drawn to. They're in 8th in the table, 14 points on the board. Up against Bilbao, up to 6th right now, 17th in the table, 58% form for them right now. That's just 1 win in 4 though, however, heading into this. Last time around, over at the San Mamés Stadium, it was a 1-0 win for Bilbao, who won 3 on the bounce against Valencia. Of course, unbeaten in the last 4, just wonderfully past 6 against Valencia. They like playing them. And of course, coming at you with the odds, we do have Bilbao 6-4 on for the victory. 11-4 is the draw. 4-1 is your away win. That is, of course, Valencia here. It's a tight one, but I'm going to go with the hosts here. 2-0 win for them to continue their recent run of events against Valencia. Atlético Madrid taking on Alavés. That's on Sunday, 29th of October as well. Played each other 20 times in 1988. 11 wins for Atlético, 5 for Alavés, 4 draws draws, of course. Biggest win for Atletico, 4-0 win, scoring 26 goals in 20 matches, 1.30 goals a game. Alavés, though, 2-0 win, their biggest, 14 goals scored in 20 matches, 0.70 goals a game. They, of course, one defeat the last 4 for them, however, without a win in the last 6. 25% form for them right now, 50 for the table, and 9 points. Meanwhile, Atletico got a 6 on the spin for them, on 100% form for them, and, of course, 4th in the table, and 22 points right now. 4-1 it was last time around, back in April 2022. That was over at the Civitas Metropolitano. The odds for this one, though, we have 11-4 on for the victory here, 50-4 is the draw, and 8-1 is your away win. That's Alavés. You got to back the host here, comfortably done. 3-1 win for them, and of course closing in on the power 3. Next up we have Villarreal Betis up against Osasuna. Of course, that's coming at you on, where is that? That's also on Sunday, October the 29th. Now these two sides have played each other 37 times since 2001. We've got 20 wins for Betis, 12 wins for Osasuna, and 5 draws. Biggest win for Betis, 4-1 win, scored 57 goals in 37 matches, 1.54 goals a game. Up against Osasuna, what we look at, 5-0 win, their biggest, 48 goals scored in 37 matches, 1.30 goals a game. Osasuna winning twice in the last 6, 10th for the table, and 13 points on the board. Up against Betis, their biggest win, 67, well, we talked about the biggest win. They're unbeaten in the last 6, 67% form for them, up to 9th with 14 points right now. Last time around at the Benito Vallamarín, it was a, what we're looking at, it was a 1-0 win for Real Betis. That was, of course, back in August 2022. However, they did play each other in the Copa del Rey in the round of 16 in January 2023, and it was a 4-2 win, I think maybe after penalties, for Osasuna. So take from that from what you will. But the odds right here, right now, we're looking at this one. We are looking at even Stevens for you. Real Betis, 13-5 is the draw, and 13-5 is your away win. It's a tight one. Going to go a 3-1 win, though. Betis at home. Of course, both sides in the middle of the table, so a good chance for them to break away from the pack. Meanwhile, Cádiz taking on Sevilla, coming at you on Saturday, October the 28th. Play each other 15 times, 2005, just 1 win for Cádiz, 11 wins for Sevilla, and we've got 3 draws, of course. Biggest win, the only win for Cádiz was a 3-2 win, scored 8 goals in those 15 matches, 0.53 goals a game. Up against Sevilla, their biggest win, 4-0 win, scoring 28 goals in 15 matches, 1.87 goals a game. Sevilla, though, up to 13th for the table with 9 points on the board, however, winless in 5. Up against Cádiz without a win in the last 6, 17% form for them right now, 15th in the table, and 9 points right now. Last time around, over at the Estadio Ramón de Careza, it was a 2-0 win for Sevilla. Back in April 2023, Sevilla unbeaten against Cádiz over the last 6, it looks like. However, clean sheets, 3 clean sheets on the spin against them, including a friendly, so let's not look too much into that one, though. Of course, the odds right here, right now, we're looking at 21-10 is your Cádiz, 13-10 is your away win. Of course, 11-5 is the draw. So Sevilla favoured here. I'm going to go with them. A 2-0 win for them on the road. Big win. They need to start climbing up the table, don't they? Meanwhile, second place Girona. Still can't get my head over it. Over Celta Vigo this coming Friday, the 27th of October. Played each other 15 times. 2008, 4 wins for Girona, 7 for Celta Vigo, and 4 draws, of course. Biggest win for Girona, 4-0 win, scoring 20 goals in 15 matches, 1.33 goals a game. Celta Vigo, their biggest win, also 2-0 win, scoring 22 goals in 15 matches, 1.47 goals a game. Celta Vigo without a win in the last 6, 18 for the table, and 6 points on the board right now. Up against Girona, second to the table, 25 points on the board, just the 1 defeat to the last 6. Looking A-OK, 83% form for them, of course. Last time around at the Estadio Monteverde, it was a 1-0 win for Celta Vigo back in August 2022. Celta Vigo unbeaten against Girona over the last 3, pick up a couple of wins and a draw, but the odds here, 4-3 on is your Girona, 11-4 is the draw, and 16-5 is your away win here. Girona, keep on keeping on. I think this one should be no different. 3-1 win for them. Maybe a push for the title is on the cards. Of course, we'll see, of course, if they can hang on. Meanwhile, team on the opposite end of the spectrum, it is Granada against Villarreal. Played each other 17 times, 2011. Got 2 wins for Granada, 9 for Villarreal, and 6 draws, of course. Biggest win for Granada, 2-0 win, scoring 14 goals in 17 matches, 0.82 goals a game. Villarreal, their biggest win, 4-1 win, scoring 30 goals in 17 matches, 1.76 goals a game. Villarreal, though, 42% form for them, just 1 win in 6, 14 for the table, and 9 points on the board. Up against Granada, winless in 7, 25% form for them over the last 6, though, 19 for the table, and 6 points on the board right now. Last time around, over at the Estadio Nuevo Los Caminines, it was a 4-1 win for Villarreal. That was back in February 2022. In fact, the home side, though, hasn't won this game since Villarreal were hosts back in January 2017. Meanwhile, the odds for this one, we are looking at 2-1 is your Granada, 13-10 is your Villarreal, 12-5 is your draw. I've been backing bloody Diaz a long way here. Am I going to continue? Going to go with a 2-1 win. Yes, I am. Back in Villarreal with a away win. Hopefully, Diaz can get up and run and get a goal for himself. because he's feeling the pinch at the minute. Meanwhile, Vallecano up against Real Sociedad coming at you now. These two sides have pitched 38 times in 1993, 13 wins for Vallecano, 15 wins for Sociedad, and 10 draws, of course. Biggest win for Vallecano, 4-0 win, scoring 53 goals in those 38 games, 1.39 goals a game. Sociedad, my boys, of course, biggest win for them, 5-0 win, scoring 59 goals in 38 matches, 1.55 goals a game. Sociedad winning 5 of the last 6, 83% form for them right now, up to 5th in the table with 18 points. Up against Vallecano, unbeaten also in the last 6. In fact, they haven't lost in the last 7 matches even. 67% form for them over the last 6, but they are 7th with 16 points right now. And last round at the Estadio del Vallecas, it was a 2-0 for Sociedad, who did the double over them last season, of course. But the odds right here, right now, we're looking at Vallecano 21-10 for the victory, 11-5 is the draw, 13-10 is your way. I'm probably going to back my boys here, but it smells like a draw, if I'm honest with you. 2-1 win for me for Sociedad, but again, I think it smells like a draw. I'm not going to be betting with my heart on this one. So anyway, Mallorca up against whatever they are, Getafe, of course. Knocking horns as well on Saturday, October the 28th. Now, these two sides have played 32 times, 2004. 12 wins for Mallorca, 13 wins for Getafe, and 7 draws. Biggest win for Mallorca, 3-1 win, scoring 44 goals in 32 matches, 1.38 goals a game. Getafe on the flip side, 3-0 win, scoring 47 goals in 32 matches, 1.47 goals a game. Getafe just the one defeat the last 6, 50% form for them over that, of course, that run of games. 11th in the table with 11 points right now. Mallorca, just 1 win in 6, and then 42% form for them, 17th in the table with 8 points on the board, of course. Visit Mallorca Estadi is the stadium, of course, and last time I played there was a 3-1 win there back in April 2023 for the hosts. The odds here, Mallorca 5-4 for the victory, 2-1 is your draw, and we've got 5-2 is your away win. So the hosts slightly favoured here, and again, could go either way. Going to go with a draw though, which of course continues in the same suit as Getafe have been playing at most recently. They're the draw specialists right now. Meanwhile, Almería with Las Palmas coming at you on October the 28th. That's a Saturday. Played 27 times in 1986, 10 wins for Almería, 4 for Las Palmas, and 13 draws. Of course, biggest win for Almería, 3-0 win, scoring 38 goals in 27 matches, 1.41 goals a game. Las Palmas, though, their biggest win, 2-0 win, scored 25 goals in 27 matches, 0.93 goals a game. Las Palmas winning 3 and losing 3 over the last 6, 50% form for them. They're 12th in the table with 11 points right now. Of course, Almería, they are rock bottom, 20th in the table with 3 points without a win in the last 13 matches. And of course, last time these two sides played each other in Almería, it was a 0-0 draw. That was a friendly. Let's turn the clock back to the last time professionally they played in Quebec. Actually, it was a 1-1 draw back in October 2021. That was in Segunda Division, of course. The odds right here, right now, we have 30-10 is your Almería, 12-5 is the draw, and 90-10 is your away win. Could go either way. Again, 1-1 apiece. Again, not really helping anybody out as Almería continue to struggle once again. Let's go into the next one. It's Barcelona against River. It's the Clásico, baby. It's El Clásico. And all eyes on this one on Saturday, October the 28th. Now, these two sides have played 83 times in 1994, 38 wins for Barcelona, 26 wins for Real Madrid, and 19 draws. Of course, biggest win for Barcelona, 5-0 win, scoring 147 goals in 83 matches, 1.77 goals a game. Madrid, though, their biggest win, also a 5-0 win, scoring 115 goals in 83 matches, 1.39 goals again. Madrid, 92% form for them right now, unbeaten in at least the last 6 games, top of the table with 25 points right now. Barcelona unbeaten in the last 6, 83% form for them. They are third with 24 points on the board right now. Last time around, over at in Barcelona, it was a 4-0 win for Real Madrid. That was in the Copa del Rey semi-final, April 2023. Last time played though in the league, in La Liga, over in Barcelona. 2-1 win it was for Barca as well, so it could go either way. The odds for the Clásico, 11-8 is your Barcelona, 5-2 is your draw, and 7-4 is your away win here. Of course, who's going to have the trick? Who's going to have the treat on this Halloween spectacular El Clásico, baby? Well, I am going to go with a cheeky 3-2 win for Barcelona, which of course should put them tip at the top of the table. Of course, we'll confirm that in just 1 second. A quick look at my predictions right there in all its glory on this Halloween spooktacular, of course. And of course, make sure you check out the links there. I've got the table right here. Girona actually tops the table. Wow, what a twist of fate there. A spooky twist, spooky turn of events at the top of the table over La Liga, with Barcelona up to second, Real Madrid down to fourth, Atlético sneaking in there in third. Going down, Celta, Vigo, Granada, and Almería. Those are my picks, of course. Make sure you bang the old likey, make the YouTube algorithm work for you. Of course, by doing so, you're going to get the prediction shows like this from other people as well as me as well. And also make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. A whopping 78% of the viewers of this channel are unsubscribed. What's that all about, guys? What is that all about? But anyway, be sure to give it some love, and of course, I'll catch you later when we return, hopefully after some spooky, spectacular football this weekend. But until then, we're done.